Thanks for joining us for Stirring the Pot. It's our Christmas edition.
Christmas!
Yeah. So tonight,
see you.
before we get started, I'll just show you what I've been working on. We're going to have surf and turf tonight.
Oh.
So we got some shrimp. Got some nice shrimps. And we got some steaks. All right. And then, who doesn't like tater tots? That's
Homemade tater tots.
And just-
nothing like it.
just so, mom's happy, we got some broccoli.
You know, ever since I found out how much protein is in broccoli, I don't know about it.
Yeah,
So
it's good. So
it's
we're
good for you and it's good for the muscles.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So here we are. It's a few days to Christmas, a lot going on,
I know.
but it's kind of nice to just step back and remember what a joyous, great time this is, and all the wonderful things that happen at Christmas time.
It's a special time.
Yeah, and I like the other night I was sitting downstairs and I was going to watch a Christmas show, and I am listening to Christmas carols.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Christmas song?
I love Ariana Grande when she sings Christmas songs.
Wow.
Oh, that came out of nowhere.
Out of left field.
I'm a man of many.
What's your good Christmas song?
She's a whole album.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's all right.
Every year.
I don't know.
Can't top that.
That was the highlight of the show right there.
Yeah.
You brought Justin Bieber
We can end
up
the-
three separate times.
We can end the show now. Follow Jack,
Yes.
huge Ariana Grande
There
fan.
we go.
I'll say huge, but
Massive.
Christmas
Maybe.
songs are great. Do you have a favorite Christmas album or song?
I don't know if I have an album, but Silent Night's always just been my favorite Christmas song, and I think the lyrics are.
Mm-hmm. Do you have like a favorite artist that sings that?
I don't know if I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was listening to Josh Groban.
Oh, he's great.
His Christmas song. I was singing it in the car.
Yeah. First concert I ever went to was Josh Groban with my parents, like in middle school.
Mm-hmm.
He was at the Metro Center in Rockford.
Yeah.
Boy can sing.
His version of "It Came Upon a Midnight Clear," Josh Groban. Go on YouTube and watch that.
How does it go?
Well, it came upon a midnight clear, you know the song, but it's his arrangement of it is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just got me all pumped up, and I'm singing out loud in the car, and
Whoa.
people are driving by thinking,
Does
what's with him?
Does Andre Bocelli have a Christmas song album?
I bet you he does.
I bet I would like that a lot.
Yeah,
Big.
yeah.
you know who also has a great album is the Sistine Chapel Choir.
Mm.
You can just type them on Spotify or any music subscription.
Really?
They come out with albums every year. They have a Lent album. They have an Advent album.
Wow.
It's just gorgeous.
Staying busy.
Yeah, they got a new choir director 5-6 years ago, right when Benedict was leaving. And he's amazing.
Really?
Yeah,
The more you know.
reviving their
Classical Christmas
Chants, yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic. How about there's so many Christmas. I watched the Christmas Story. My nieces and nephews
Yeah.
came over the other night, and I gave pizza, and I put them in front of the TV.
Don't shoot your eye out.
And they were watching Christmas Story.
The
Don't
Lake
Shoot Your
Lamp.
Eye Out. They had
Yeah.
The Lake Lamp and Scott Fargus.
I don't know who that
The
is.
kid with the yellow eyes and was beating them up.
Really?
Yeah,
I maybe
you
have
can
seen
go
it
on.
one time 20 years ago.
Really?
It's a classic. But that's my movie. But I love The Grinch,
Which one?
the cartoon,
The cartoon?
original.
Not the one with Jim Carrey?
That was no.
I like the Jim Carrey one.
I saw The Grinch today. I was out for a walk in Thornwood, and there was a guy dressed up as the Grinch,
Yeah.
going up and knocking on doors, wishing everybody a Merry Christmas. People were coming
Stealing
out.
their gifts.
Really?
Yeah. He was there taking pictures and movies, and the kids were going crazy.
I was gonna say, I've seen
He's
a lot
so
of
bad.
Grinches this year, but it wasn't a person dressed up. They were just living their life as the Grinch. This year has brought out the Grinch in a lot of people.
Yeah, and it's this kind of year is important for us to remember how blessed we all are.
Oh man, so many
We're
blessings.
so blessed this Christmas. So, do you have a favorite Christmas movie or cartoon?
The is it old claymation, the Frosty the Snowman?
yeah,
Yeah,
I like that one a lot.
yeah.
Or Rudolph, that one's good too.
Rudolph.
those old
Uh-huh.
claymations.
Yeah.
Bubbles Bounce.
What?
Yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Charlie the Dentist wants to be a dentist.
It's been a long while since I've seen
Bubbles
it.
Bounce, the abominable snowman.
Who's the guy with the long mustache?
Yukon Jack.
Yukon Jack. Look at you.
Hey.
Monsanto.
Remember all those things.
Absolutely. So, Jim, if how was Christmas for you guys growing up? Did
Now
you
we
have
have to talk about a movie.
I wasn't listening to you.
Well,
What else is new?
maybe this shares something about our relationship. I always loved the Santa Claus. They got a little weird with like 2 and 3, but the first one with Tim Allen, I probably have seen that movie 40 times. And he stands and he shaves his beard, and then it goes into a full beard.
I bet you wish you had that. Scott.
Oh my gosh, that's a pretty, yeah. But you know, family, father, son. It's a good Christmas movie. Die Hard. That's a
Die Hard.
Christmas movie.
How is that a Christmas movie?
It takes place at
It's
Christmas time.
Christmas.
Do they have a Christmas song in it or trees?
Catchphrases.
Yeah, at the end. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Home Alone is also a really good
That's a,
Christmas
yeah,
movie.
that's a good one. People
Yeah.
still go to see their house.
In Lake
It's-
Forest.
It's in Lake Forest. It's still a tourist place. People drive by and
Yeah,
take pictures of the house.
it's a nice part of the state,
Yeah.
Illinois.
it
But,
is.
Yeah, you were talking about Christmas as a kid?
Yeah. Tell me about it. What was it like?
Well, for me, you know, and this is why it's so surprising is, you might not know this, but I'm a pretty big fan of sleep. And
That's it.
love sleep. I mean, it is just so much fun. But on Christmas, I'd be up at like 4:30, and I would run downstairs and
We weren't allowed.
to go downstairs.
Ooh. No, Santa would come and take all the presents away.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We weren't allowed to wake anybody up until 8.
Yeah. that
But we
was-
could look at our stockings. So I would go down there and I'd look at my stocking. And then one year, I'm just sitting there by myself, and I dumped out all my sister's stockings and like looked through what they got, and they were so mad. So then there was a new rule after that, like you couldn't touch anybody else's stocking. But
That's pretty funny.
yeah, we would start the day with like, we usually go to Christmas Eve Mass. So in the morning, we would do a little reading. We would put Jesus at the nativity scene,
Mhm.
because he's not there during Advent. And so we would say like we would read the Luke stuff, put Jesus there, and then we could open presents.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we would, we'd have to stay in our rooms until, our parents came and got us, and then meanwhile,
But are you awake?
yeah, it's like, 4 o'clock.
And you should have wait.
We gotta wait, it was the longest 3 hours, 4 hours, because they slept. And then my mom had to go down and make sweet rolls and put coffee on
And you had to stay in your room.
and stay in the room.
Wow.
Yeah,
Man,
they,
that would be really hard.
it was tough. Then we come down and we look and see how many I have in my stack, how many in your stack, did somebody get more? Kid justice.
Mm-hmm.
So we open the presents, it was great, then we go to mass.
There are no real big traditions stand out, other than it was one of the few times a year. Most of my family lives in the Chicagoland suburban area, that they would come to us. My grandma and aunt in particular, my godmother, they would come out to Rockford, and then they would spend a couple nights with us, which was always a great joy. Just having especially my grandma, great role model for me.
Yeah.
My mom would make this amazing coffee cake in the morning.
Ooh.
That was always a highlight.
Wow.
There's always stuff like that.
What kind of coffee cake?
A lot of powdered sugar,
Mm.
a lot of cinnamon.
That's nice. My mom would make those Pillsbury where you have to crack the tube and it pops open and you make them and then she put frosting on. She worked really hard.
Like the cinnamon rolls?
Uh-huh.
Boy.
Yeah. Yeah, here's a question. You have cinnamon rolls like that in a round pan. Do you go for the middle or do you take the edge ones?
The middle.
Edge.
I heard
Edge.
Middle.
Middle.
Edge.
Because they're all soft and they got more
There's no
frosting.
crusty stuff on the
Well, it's the
outside.
same with brownies. I always go for the corner.
That's
Okay.
different.
Because that's chewy.
It's similar. It can be similar. They're chewy, a little more dense, which I like. I like the crispy part better.
But brownies aren't like cake. They're more like fudge.
Yeah.
So you want that chewy, crispy, fudgy. But like bread, you want the gooey, soft, icy.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It would devolve in our house into like a fight, always.
Who got the center?
Yeah.
Well, if you like the edge, you definitely have an advantage because the cinnamon rolls, there's more on the edge.
One in the middle.
Yeah. Do you just take turns, or
No, I just take it.
did they pull a Solomon and just cut it all into 4 pieces? And
Nobody gets it.
Yeah.
My
Your dad, Bernie.
did.
Nobody gets it. I can see that happening.
Yeah. Did you guys leave cookies and milk out for Santa?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And carrots for the reindeer.
Oh, carrots for the reindeer.
I never thought of
Yeah,
that.
we left those
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah.
I threw them on the roof, I think, 1 year.
The carrots
Yeah.
on the roof.
That's it's for the reindeer.
But then your dad have to go get it to.
Well, the reindeer ate
the
them.
reindeer ate it, and like, well, what did they have? Like scraps up there.
Ah, well then you have to take
I
it
never-
out.
Yeah, all the litter afterwards.
Mm.
Oh my
All
gosh.
the- All the reindeer poop on your roof, you're gonna have to take it down.
In England, they would leave like sherry, and I was just listening to a comedian who was like, "This is, Santa's got a lot of houses to go to."
Santa's drinking and driving.
Yeah, exactly. That's a weird.
I think
Conundrum.
I think we left Stroh's out for him every so often.
What's that?
Beer. It was Stroh's.
Oh.
It was my dad's beer.
Stroh's.
There would always be a half drank or a full drank bottle of Stroh's right next to the empty plate of cookies.
The elves might have to drive for Santa after a couple of those houses. That's what I'm saying.
Designated. Oh.
Yeah. That's how Santa keeps his figure. All those cookies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. So after all the masses, folks, we got 18 masses. And 19 masses. And especially these guys, they have more than I do. And they're working really hard. And so they're gonna be heading out after the masses. What are you guys gonna be doing?
Sleeping.
Sleeping.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Probably gonna be pretty close.
Uh-huh.
But I'll go and have dinner, and then I'll probably pass out. But the pastor's been nice enough to let us not have anything on the 26th. So that's actually when we're going to open presents at my family's on the
I
26th.
think we're
in
doing
the
the
morning.
same thing.
Yeah.
So
So after Christmas, these guys can go home and they don't have to come back until
we have confessions.
the confessions on Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, because we got mass.
I'll take the
All
mass.
this stuff going on. It's a
And,
busy time.
yeah.
But
Yes.
Boxing Day is a big day in my family.
What is Boxing Day?
All I know is that's when all the teams in England play soccer. So you just have like all these games, and in the past we've gone like down to Chicago with some of the establishments that would have all the soccer games, and they're just full of people.
Didn't you go there once, like on Boxing Day?
Oh, yeah.
Downtown?
Oh
I remember you telling me about that.
yeah, definitely.
Why is it
But
called Boxing Day? though?
Yeah, that was the question.
St. Stephen's Day, that's what I call it. But
Yeah.
some UK holiday. Put it in the comments.
Yeah, somebody tell us what Boxing Day is.
It's on the Google for sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so I'm gonna have,
just having 3 games going.
after the 3 o'clock mass on Christmas Eve, I'm gonna go to my mom and dad's. We're having some of the family over. And then on Christmas Day afterwards, they're coming over here, my mom and dad and a couple of my siblings. They're gonna come to the rectory and I'm making a big ham.
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 Having a baked ham.
Do you guys do ham or turkey? Ham?
I'm not a huge ham guy.
No?
Really?
What are you gonna do then? Looks like the big meal.
My dad's in charge of all that. It's been steaks the last few years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's
It
nice.
was duck 1 year. That was pretty good.
I don't know if my family's ever done duck. I like duck, but I don't even know where you buy duck. Probably Reams.
There's a restaurant up in Wisconsin that my dad likes to go to, the Old Duck Inn. It's a supper club.
The old duck inn.
Near Delavan, and he always gets the big duck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's the only time I've ever seen it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he loves it.
we used to do. They've got different names. My Cladar is like an Eastern European name, and we call them pigs in the blanket.
Oh,
But you do like rice and meat, and you wrap it in cabbage. And sometimes you have it with a red sauce or something like that. Sometimes you just put it with ketchup.
Sounds
But-
like an English version of sushi. Or something.
It's not English. It's definitely Polish,
Latvian.
Latvian, yeah. Yugoslavian is where my family is from.
We do pigs in a blanket.
But what is that? Hot dogs and a croissant?
No, it's a sausage and a pancake.
Sausage and a pancake. See, there's lots of different versions of these, but my dad often, not every year, makes them on Christmas, and they're really, really good. So,
Okay, so hopefully you guys are gonna have an opportunity to do a celebration with your family. I know it's different this year, and we have to kind of be creative and improvise, and we have to be patient and just kind of enjoy whatever whatever the Lord brings to us. Let's enjoy it and just put on just that spirit of optimism and joy at the coming of Jesus, because that's the most important thing, right? And He's there.
the reason for the season.
Look at you. That's amazing. So, as we said earlier, we have 18 masses, 19 masses for you at Christmas. A lot of them are already filled up. And,
Which is great.
and so we ask you to go to the mass that you signed up for. If you haven't signed up, you need to be, honest about it and go to one that you have, go to one you signed up for, and don't go to a mass that you haven't signed up for, because, obviously we won't have room for everybody. But we're starting at 3, 4 masses going on at 3 o'clock, and you go
It's
to.
gonna be a blast.
It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah. And all
Something's gonna go wrong. I can't wait. It's
I
gonna
know,
be great.
it's always, there's always something that just blows up. But here's the thing, for those of you who are going to mass every week, and you're there, and you signed up, and let's say somebody signs up who hasn't been to mass for a while, hasn't been able to, or it just wasn't part of their routine, what's the best way to respond to them? To get mad because your parking spot's gone, or your pew is gone, or somebody who you might not recognize got a spot up in front, and you're way in the back? This is a great opportunity. It was your idea the other day. What did you say?
No, it's just this is a beautiful time. What?
There's people in our backyard.
Oh, yeah.
There are people in our backyard.
Yeah.
Are they Carolyn?
What in the world is going on
Well,
right
look
now?
at that. So, folks, we have some people out in the back Carolines.
Did you know this was gonna
I
happen?
have no idea. And they,
Open the windows.
open the windows.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And maybe we can, Grant, why don't you?
Do we go take it out on the back porch?
Yeah, I got the camera.
Yeah, let's just go out this,
Out the doors?
Yeah, a little bit.
What is going on?
You're going to see a little bit.
We got some craziness going on right now.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's go.
All right.
Can take a look at the steaks that we're grilling?
Steaks.
No, they're not.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Look at this. What's up?
Repeat the sounding joy. Repeat, repeat the sounding joy.
He rules the world with truth
And grace.
and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness and wonders of his love and wonders of his love and
Wonders of his love.
Oh, my
Woo!
give everybody a blessing? Mild, God and sinners reconciled. Joyful, all ye nations rise. Join the triumph of the skies. With angelic hosts proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing. Glory to the newborn King.
All right, that's nice. Hey, we're still doing our show. We have to.
We're right in the middle. Right in the middle of the show.
Did we interrupt that? Well, hurry up so we can finish singing.
Give everybody a triple dose of the Holy Ghost. Yeah, we're going to give you a blessing. So, the Lord be with you.
And
With your spirit.
Almighty God bless you, the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit.
Amen.
I'd ask you to stay for dinner, but we don't.
We don't have enough steak.